So y'all, usually I come in with an intro and stuff like that, but I honestly want to say fuck Amazon. I'm really honestly sick and tired of it, and a bad bitch got fired. So, as someone who's not gonna monetize that video or anything like that, here's the truth about what happened when I was working at Amazon. It started in October 2023. I ended up reporting some girls because at my job, it was a gang of women who were trying to constantly jump me. As a woman with bipolar, depression, and high anxiety rates, baby, I don't like to be bothered. I don't like to be touched, tempted, and tethered on too tough. And to basically put it, I had gone to do reports, and then they were always trying to paint me out as to be the angry black woman because I was the darkest one out of the whole entire group. And the whole entire time, babe, I never wanted to fight because, babes, I'll send you to jail. Like once upon a time, not long ago, back in elementary, middle school, I would have whooped and dragged your ass all across this motherfucking round. But then a real bitch went to therapy. She got her shit together and she learned how to control all of that shit. So today, the bitch I am today is going to call the police. Okay, cool. So the fact that I am sitting, right? I basically had an anxiety attack at work because Amazon HR and corporate failed to basically do what they were supposed to do. I had given them reports several times over and over again telling how I was getting bullied by these bitches, how people were following me home, stalking me, how I even had got raped. They had gone through my phone and even I was having so many bad anxiety attacks, they literally sent me home. And then they literally told me one day that I could come back to work, and then they tried to lie on me by saying that I said something extremely violent, all because I had a racist manager. And I know we're like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But I literally had a fucking racist ass manager who was a fucking incompetent asshole who did not know what he wanted to do or how to do his job. I had asked him about something and he literally told me a lie about it. And as a matter of fact, I had to literally go all the way around the world just to go get some and then they were like, oh, are you ready to come back to work? And I was like, yeah, but just so you know that I'll be documenting everything moving forward. And they're like, oh, boop, now you don't have a job anymore. But it's like, if I didn't document everything that went forward, I'd be sitting here there getting lies because somebody said that I threatened my manager and said that I wanted to this man whole entire time. I never said that. Those words never came out of my mouth. And as someone who is actually been Baker acted before, and they give you that little and they give you like, oh, if you plan on hurting yourself or others, we will have to Baker act you shit. And baby, the fact that I unwillingly went to go get Baker acted before, baby, I'm not gonna let anybody willingly put me into a Baker Act. I literally told my job that I did not say that because I would have just up and quit my job if it came down to it versus doing some other things. And I said literally, why would I threaten that person if I already went to the ethics hotline on them? So, I was gonna give y'all the whole rundown and details of everything, but no. Amazon let women, grown women and children and their employees bully me and harass me for months, right? After making report after report after report after report after report, and they did not do anything. And when I did go to ethics, then when I got on the phone with corporate, they tried to make it seem as if I had been the person that just broke the mold and just killed everything off and just made it so unbearable for everybody to be there, because how dare I not be the angry black woman and go fight and go tussle in the street? How dare I not do that but go to corporate? I went to corporate probably like 2-3 times, and every single time I've gone to corporate, they have literally sat there and said nothing. So if you're looking for reasons why you should not work at Amazon, I probably have a list, but I'll try to keep it at 10, and whatever we go at, that's where we're at. Number one, Amazon is rated extremely low on the ethics hotline, and what I told y'all is very much so true. And if y'all will like the results and I can do a whole nother story time where I'll probably like blur out all that other stuff and do all that other good jazz for y'all. Thank me. Because that's gonna be a lot of work if I do that one. But number 2, they will work you like a slave. Okay, I know y'all heard those rumors online when they were like, people are peeing in cups, people are doing this, people are doing that, and they are. Okay, Amazon has this policy called TOT, time off task, which means that if you're away from your station for more than 10 or 15 minutes, that's when they start But all the work is in the center, and all the bathrooms are either far out or either 5 minutes to get to. So you literally only have 5 minutes, and the bathrooms are always filled and very much still disgusting. 3, Amazon is extremely nasty. They do not clean up their shit. They're when I say nasty, extremely nasty. Okay, like you could go in there and never clean. Okay, and if you're looking for pads, tampons, and stuff like that, don't worry, they're gonna get the most cheapest, the shit that gives you the most yeast infections and shit like that. Most women at the Amazons are having UTIs and shit like that because of the tampons that Amazon gives out, because they're not the best quality. And you would think that a company that has all this money would have at least a better quality. Is that the ghost in my room coming off? Boom 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 boom. Is it my eyes shutting, or am I'm looking directly into the motherfucking light? I'm looking directly at the light, boy. I'm over here. Ooh, a bitch gonna be blind for real. Number 4. The fourth reason why you shouldn't work there is a lot of the managers are incompetent. You will get a very handful of managers that know what they're doing, but they're few far in between. And if you get lucky enough to find one, they're going to try to fire them or go move them around, because Amazon enjoys incompetent manager, aka I'm not gonna call his name, but Mr. Licketh. You know what I'm saying? Licketh. That's the nickname we're gonna give him, Licketh. Cause I really. The 5th reason why you should not work with Amazon, they will fire you for any little thing. And I know you're thinking like, oh my gosh, you're only saying that because you got fired or whatever. No, I had an anxiety attack on their floor after being bullied for months, not just by my employees but also my manager, and they literally wrote me up for something that I could not control. And when I explained to them and they could easily override it, they did not do it. I had an incident. I literally had an incident at work where they were supposed to excuse my time, and because they did not excuse my time that day, they tried to fire me. So when I say they will fire you for anything, babe, just imagine not driving and going and telling your Uber, hey, can you please go do this? And because they may not like you or not or whatever, they sit there and they say shit like, you're fired. We ended up losing, I want to say, a lot of our non-driving employees because my Amazon, they decided that they had enough. They tell you to go to the ethics hotline, but Amazon will change the rules on any given day so that when you do call ethics, and before, like if you say you're going to go to ethics or number 6, if you do go to ethics, they're going to go change their rules, okay? Number 7, they will try to cut your pay. It was a lot of people who were supposed to be, number 7, they lie about the position. So mind you, I applied for a job and it was not a seasonal position or nothing like that. It was a full-time job. When I got there, they changed the position from full-time to seasonal. And when complained about it, they said that they would fix it, and then they never fixed it. So therefore, your girl was always and has always been a white badge instead of a blue badge, where I should have been a blue badge because I should have been able to get into the building. But no, I was a seasonal employee at a fucking pop-up warehouse. not even an actual building. And then when I actually did get the chance and the choice to work at an actual building, they were like, okay, cool. And then when asked about conversions and turning their white badges over, a lot of people had waited for a year, and some people had waited even a year after. The rule at Amazon is if you're a white badge, they have to convert you within a year, or you automatically become full-time, right? And they had not turned so many people over after they had been over there for a year, and after they had said, hey, the rules of conversion are da 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 whoop whoop whoop, and I'm still not a blue badge. They ended up firing a lot of us, for the people who had been there for more than 6 months and who were a blue badge, because it was time to go convert badges. They will not keep their promises. I think that's number 8. They won't keep their promises. Number 9. It's just not worth it. When I first started out at Amazon, I really thought that, okay, cool, whatever. And I'm not gonna hold you. It's certain Amazons that do a really good job at doing their big one, and I'm not gonna hold you. Your girl ate up at one Amazon so good that I even became like, I ain't gonna tell you what I became. But so it's not to say that all Amazons are bad, but majority of them are. Okay, and especially if you look like me, they're gonna treat you like they are. They most definitely are. That's another one. Number 10. Number 9, they're racist. Okay? They show their bias every single day. And like, even at the Amazon that I did have a good experience, that I had to literally work twice as hard than everybody else and prove myself. I literally was an intermittent it was this one lady, she liked me, and they was playing with me, and they ended up like testing me out to go see how I would do. So after they ran my numbers and stuff like that, they made me intimate something. And then once old girl had got back or whatever, they're supposed to give me a promotion. They never gave me the promotion. I literally had to wait a couple of months after to go get my promotion. And after I got my promotion, I was like, okay, cool. And once I realized like what it was, I was like, baby, it's not worth it. Yeah. And number 10, Amazon is a revolving door. Amazon has more lawsuits than anybody else. The stuff that you hear on the internet about the workers wanting to go on strike and stuff like that, and them just replacing them, they literally try to replace them with people who have never worked at Amazon before. But most people who work at Amazon know that working at Amazon is like working in a literal hell. They do not turn on their fans during the summertime. You will be heated and exhausted. And I know you're like, oh, why would you go work for that? Why would you go work for that? Because a bitch needed a job. Real shit. A bitch needed a fucking job. And when you're desperate and you need a job, you'll do certain shit, and they will literally treat you just like that. Amazon is for those people who are going through a phase of trying to go get a job. You do not want to stay at Amazon longer than a month. And the reason why I say you do not want to go to stay at Amazon for longer than a month is because I could literally go down. How if they change your schedule, they'll still have you paying for benefits that you're not receiving. How they will literally sit there and not know exactly what they're doing. Y'all, they literally told me to call the Amazon ERC. I'll call the Amazon ERC, y'all. Tell me why I called the Amazon ERC, and that's not even a number that I needed to go get my actual benefits that I actually needed at the time of. And then mind you, to go call and think that I have benefits because they done gave me a fucking a little insurance card with the company that says I'm paying for it, and to come to find out I really genuinely do not have insurance anymore, and that they had literally changed my policy. But guess what? They were still taking money out my check as if I was getting fucking insurance. It's like high school. It's like going back to high school, but like a messy high school. I think all high school is messy. Nah. Yeah, I had a joke. I want to hear a joke. trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They are for heels. Bang, 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 bang. What is it? The braids? Okay, so nah, real shit though. Cause honestly, I just want to say, don't work for Amazon. It is high school. It is messy. They do not care. They will fire you at anything. They hire the most incompetent people and the most racist people, put them in the higher positions, and then they strung them out. You will probably get out of like the good possible managers and shit, very few actually good managers, and then they end up switching them out and firing them. I literally knew somebody who I worked at in Miami, and he was working with the company for, I want to say, about since 2019. It took him 3 years to get a lead position, and he worked his ass off. Not only did it take him 3 years to get a lead position, but when he did get his lead position and they did promote him to manager, I guess he wasn't writing up people enough, because he was end up like rather coaching and overriding on some things and saying like, you know what, it's okay. I get that your production is low or whatever, but honestly, we haven't had that much work, so I'm going to go do it. And actually being a decent manager, they fucking fired him immediately. And they replaced him with a manager who did not know what he was doing, could not do anything, could not fathom anything, and someone who basically was on their last strike, so they literally had to go kiss up to whatever it was. So they were like, okay, what if you need me to write them up, I'll write them up for you. Working at Amazon is like high school. And it made me think. Y'all wanna know what the joke is? What if Drake be going to them high school games because he's a messy little bitch? As his high school is messy, he always likes his girls around those age. I know something like 16 and 17 is a consensual age, and you must know that 16 and 17 is consensual in these places, and sometimes it's 14 and 13 and 12. Baby, at your big age, the women are calling him weird. They've been calling him weird. Okay, and I don't care. I don't care about Metro Boomin. If Metro Boomin is Metro Boomin, it's Kim too. I personally don't know enough about him, but as a Drake hater from the bottom of my core, yeah, I used to think one of my cousins used to be so cool, y'all. I used to idolize this man. I was like, oh, I think I want to play basketball. You know what? Maybe I am too girly. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into that. He said he was a Drake fan, and I said, brother. And I'm not gonna tell y'all if I said that shit right, because I don't want nobody to be like, brother, because I don't want y'all to ever get black slang right, because baby, I'm not finna watch that black Twitter shit. I just know y'all stole a bunch of black creators, because they was like, I ain't even know I was in a documentary with Hulu, and I was like, I know y'all probably like, this bitch is rambling, but no, y'all should not work at Amazon. I'm gonna say it today, you should never work for Amazon unless that's your last choice. If you just feel like, fuck it, I'm depressed and I need to work something out, baby, go to Amazon. If you like, damn, I need a job today or tomorrow, go to Amazon. If you're like, God, I gotta work, but I can't find shit, woman, go to Amazon. They have they gonna work you. The money is gonna come in, book your bear if you do that overtime. But they gonna tax the fuck out of you on everything, and you ain't gonna get no thank you, no appreciation. They gonna curse you out, talk to you any kind of way, baby. Incompetence and racism will be at the top of the list. They will give you microaggressions, and how dare you go to the ethics hotline, because they will change a rule on that ass in a minion. They will, well, it's just this, and they will cover it up with bullshit. And the ethics hotline is gonna protect their ass every single time. So you thinking like, oh, I'm about to go to the ethics hotline, no, go to your lawyer, okay? If Amazon has fucked you over and done you nasty and dirty, and mind you, this is my experience and a lot of people's experience. So if you one of them lucky, I'm so happy I've had a great experience at Amazon. People, baby, this is not for you. But if Amazon fucks you over, do not document all that shit. They're gonna give you a notebook and a pen. They'll give you that shit the first day. Every little incident, you write that down, and you have a video diary exactly where you are at, and you go to your lawyer, okay? And your lawyer will help you get them funds, okay? And as a matter of fact, if you must, there is, I think it's called Ethics Point, but I don't think you should go to that one. It's another one, I forgot what it's called, but that girl, they help you get some money. Once I find it again, I might put it in the link below. I just really might put the you know what I mean? But yeah, they gonna help you get some money up out of them. And I don't know, I think I just might sue them. Or I think this just might have helped me get a lot of this shit up off of me. Cause y'all, a bad bitch is like, damn, I gotta go start job searching again. And I was like, and I was like, damn, but at least I'm not at Amazon. I, myself and I, would rather work at Target, in the warehouse, on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, making about, I can't tell you how much we make because we make decent money. We make decent money. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Bad bitch just work at Target, okay? And I'm not gonna hold y'all. When I say I used to work at Target, I used to work at Target. Not like in a whatchamacallit, but like in a little warehouse. The most funnest ghettoest shit ever. And I say the most funnest ghetto shit. Y'all, it's not messy. It's not messy. But one thing I can say about working at Target warehouses, okay, or distribution factories, is they have a better ethics than Amazon. and they pay more. Not only do they pay more, but they have better ethics. And I know you're like, why didn't I stay? Y'all, it was my fault. Well, it really wasn't my fault. I just told this one lady that I wanted to stay late that one time, and she got really shitty. And because the stuff wasn't done, she blamed me for not staying, and she was like, she just didn't want to stay, and I just felt so offended. I got fired because of white woman tears. That's why I got fired from working at Target. But then again, I'm saying stay. You know what I'm saying? State, so that's always gonna trump over everything else. But baby, if it wasn't for them, she said she wasn't gonna stay this way. We don't have any work for tomorrow. We told everybody else they could come in early, but we wanted her to stay late. You shall not keep with me here. Yeah, she was the boss's daughter, like the person shade or whatever. So she was like, she wouldn't stay after work. I tried to tell the lady, like, I'll come in an hour early if it be I get to leave an hour early. Cause a bitch had plans. But no, even with that, it's better than working at Amazon. At least they give you a break. And the managers are competent. But no, like, seriously though, like, y'all should not work for Amazon. Amazon is like the worst of the worst, like the bottom last resort type shit. It's really sad. Because even if you are a model employee, like, I'm not gonna hold you, I got a homeboy, he's such a model employee. Sometimes it irks my nerves of how, like, of a Poindexter of, like, I have to do the right thing he is. Because I'm like, baby, Shaba, be the fucking villain I know you can be. And I'm just like, and they fired this man. This man came in to work every time, every single thing, and it just came down to conversion time. They just didn't feel like converting him, so they fired him. And they fired a whole bunch of people. And then after they fired them, because you have to wait 90 days before you can reapply, they hired a new batch of people. And they were like, well, hope you like it. Because in the next 90 days, they hope that you reapply and be like, okay, we know that we had you fucked up last time, but hey, at least this time we'll try to be nice. Y'all so crazy. I can get unemployment now. Thank you, Amazon. Mwah, 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 mwah. Chef's kiss, bitch. And I'm bitch. I'm gonna get unemployment on y'all asses, ho. Yeah, I know they trying to cut that shit, but I'm finna get me a piece of the motherfucking pie. What my favorite TikTokers say? Y'all, this is one bitch on TikTok. I'm done talking about Amazon. It's fuck Amazon to the day I die, y'all. Even if I do start working there, it's fuck Amazon. Even they managers feel that way. Yeah, I was on a day job for a moment. I was like, is this what people be talking about when they be like, the demon just came out? I'll be like, 69 here for forget. Yep, 69 here for it. No, but seriously though, I'm wrapping this video up. I just want to say, like, if you can deal with and stomach being treated like less than, being considered all types of things, having your words taken out of context, not being able to take no real breaks, incompetent managers and very few good ones every now and again, and also eating expired foods that make you sick, and them really not cleaning up the bathrooms along the stations. I honestly want to say a lot of people got sick. I'm not gonna hold you, like during the winter time, because it gets real cut up here and it snows. Like a lot of people was sick. And not like I got the cold sick. It's like I got sick at work sick, because these people been here like for the longest. And this was like a really light winter. Like I ain't gonna hold y'all. One year was -8 degrees. I wasn't working in them. It was -8 degrees. And people still wasn't even getting that sick at Amazon. And then it's like when you turn back around and you be like, oh, okay. And you kind of like get into it, you be like, brother, And then so many people got sick. They had to like start bringing out like, the little hot pads and stuff like that, and instead of like actually cleaning up stuff or like designating a team to clean up, or even just hiring more janitors or whatever, they decided to like what the fuck did they do? They decided that they were going to start putting Kleenex by your station and making it a you thing to go clean up. So, like, on top of them wanting you to start expedient fast, like, for the first 5 to 15 minutes of everything, and you might not even have, like, you might have to clean up your station. There might be dust, there might be juice, there might be stuff that wasn't clean, like, all that other stuff. Baby, you got to clean your own station. Like, they do not clean up. Be like, baby, like, you would think, like, okay, cool. Especially because you know what? That's not my business. But you know, I feel so much better getting that shit off. Brother, I was so sorry, y'all. Like, but no, it don't work at Amazon unless you can like stomach being humiliated, dehumanized, not having able to take a real break, people lying on you, even if you do the right thing, you still get let go, because they don't want to convert you, and then they try to hire you back like 90 days later after they done got a whole bunch of shit, and they try to hire you back at a lower Amazon is the ghetto, okay? And if you can survive in the ghetto, like the trenches of like a work environment, you can be strong, my brother. Every day I hope and pray, okay? Yeah. Be nice to your delivery drivers. Amazon is giving them hell. Oh, shit. Fuck Amazon. Let me see, I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk, I hate the way that you dress, I hate the way that you if I catch fight, it's gonna be direct. Y'all so lucky I can't be direct. But yeah, you should never work for Amazon. But yeah, I say OV ho, now step this way, step that way, now step this way, step this. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? You shouldn't work at Amazon. It's fuck Amazon. Are you my? Yeah, I could just better catch it on. Are you my friend? Yeah, a bitch can't dance. I can't dance for nothing. Nothing to save my life. Eee, brother. Brother, brother. But y'all, honestly, unless you want to be demoralized, please don't work at Amazon. I can't stress this enough, okay? And if you think that they only do this to people who look like me, it was this white girl I used to work with. Very good woman. This woman had an accommodation because she was a diabetic. So they gave her extra breaks, and when she bought that accommodation, because they had to honor her accommodation and they didn't feel like doing it the second week, they just fired her. And it's not funny, but I just want you to know that black, white, Hispanic, Latina, whatever. Oh my gosh, I need this to be more limey. Y'all know what I want to do though? I want to put like a lime, like a lemonade or y'all. I really want to put some Taylor Port, because I'm a Taylor merchant. Yeah. But seriously, don't work there. It's just like, if you need something like now and immediately, like, yeah, go. But don't stay too long. Because it don't matter if you do the right thing, whether you do the wrong thing, whether you whether you look like me, whether you don't look like me. If you're not willing to be a corrupt, evil person, or sit there and lie, or sneak and cut your way and be messy like you're in high school, or have to deal with incompetent people, and then them try to write you up and for you to go lose your job, and then if you ever think about defending yourself on any level, on anything, like, oh, just go get an accommodation, they fired old girl because they don't want to honor her accommodation. Old girl had severe diabetes, like, ugh, my sugar gotta sit down, sugar, and they fired her. But yet, I'm still the managers who sit there and watch YouTube all day, and all that other good jazz, who just has to report to you and tell you that you have the system pulls up, and when you call them, they never come, and then they get a pass for it because they're managers and they work so hard to get there. They're not gonna care if somebody's stalking you at that job and you're a woman. They're probably gonna fire you and probably keep the predator. And if the predator gets so bad and you feel like you need to bring something to work to protect you or anything like that, you can go tell them, like, this person is stalking me. Because I actually did a report in 2022 about that, where a person was stalking me and were like trying to follow me home every day after work. And they kept that man around for 6 more months because they told me that they fired him not for all the harassment, because people had been harassing him, reporting that he was being harassed, because, you know, the bad bitch is popular, so, you know, people give me the tea. I like that for me. But it's just like, girl, if that man would have came to my house and unalived me, Amazon would be like, we don't know how we got here. And old boy was following me home from work. And if you try to get the police to come to go do anything, they're going to go send the police away because they're going to say that Amazon is a private establishment. So if you're thinking like, oh, well, I just do a police report, they won't even tell you to do a police report on anything that happens at work, because they do not want to go deal with all the other stuff. And mind you, there are certain things that do need a police report, like somebody stalking you, somebody doing some harassment, somebody doing all these other things. But they will never tell you to do that. They'll just be like, okay, cool, this is that and the third. And they won't even separate y'all. They'll put y'all directly next next to each other and hope that a fight breaks out so they can fire both of y'all and y'all can be out on y'all ass. And even if you do want to come to a peaceful resolution, there will never be a choice. So that's just the reason why you shouldn't work at Amazon. That felt so good to say. Ugh. Oh. Are we locked in? Say, are we locked in?